Hey there! I wanted to show you how you can create a camera effect for Facebook in just a few minutes. I've already created a PNG image here in Photoshop. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Save it as a PNG. You can see this one has a little bit of transparency. There's a transparent background, and then just to give myself a little bit of credit in case anybody uses it, I've added Vireo Media as the logo. The next thing is I'll go into the Facebook camera effect creation platform. I'll pop a link into the blog post that goes with this so that you can start creating on your own. I can go ahead and hit create a frame. And it'll give me a little tutorial. This tutorial is great, but I've already done it, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do it. Alright, so you can see that it will automatically resize any design I add in here. All I need to do is go ahead and drag and drop my PNGs. Alright, so I have my Denver skyline right here. Alright, you can see it's very easy to resize. It'll automatically resize by the ratio that's already there if you just drag the corners. And then I'm going to pull it all the way down to the bottom. And I know that I've got it where I wanted for this one because it'll tell me if it's centered or what % off it is. So down at the very bottom and centered is exactly where I want it. You can see that there's a filter that shows how it'll look. That one looks a little funky. I don't want it that way. Alright, so I want it to be full width in whichever version is happening. It might take up a little bit of space on the landscape version, but I think for the purposes of this tutorial, this should be fine. Once I'm happy with the way it looks, I can go ahead and click next, and it'll give me the details. So for this one, I'm going to say this option isn't available, but it has been available for different events. So if you have an event that you want to set a filter up for, you can go ahead and set a geofence around that location so that only people who are attending the event will have access to that. Alright, I can also set start and end time. I'm happy for people to use this as long as they want. Now I'm going to add some keywords. So, alright, once I have keywords that I'm happy with, I'm going to go ahead and hit next. This gives me a final review of how it's going to look on different devices. Now I'm going to go ahead and submit it for approval. Alright, so in my experience, it's usually taken about 8 hours for me to get approval on things. I know it says typically within 1 to 3 days, so definitely give yourself a little bit of leeway once your video is ready.